Pisces, what's going on with you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. This is your weekly reading from the 27th through the from the 27th through the 2nd.
This is what's going on with you. What is it that y'all can look forward to this coming week?
27th through the 2nd. God damn, ladies and gents, we starting off with a bang. You could have gone through something very difficult and you could be in the phase of closing something out, putting something behind you. All right, this does speak of completion. So you got a new beginning upon your horizon. All right, I'm not sure if you're mending something with someone or you're moving on from a situation that was just an absolute disaster. But, you know, this does insinuate the end of the event, to say the least. Oh, wow. You could be putting a conflict or some sort of bad blood behind you and moving towards connecting with somebody here that maybe you had a relationship with, or someone here that you don't want a relationship with. But there's joy following this, to say the least. It's got a positive connotation, Pisces. I like what I'm seeing here. Tell me more. We got the Two of Coins. Tell me more. And the Lovers. The Two Coins and the Lovers. So I do feel that there's some sort of reconnection ensuing here. It's there, but it's not like, it doesn't look as if there's gonna be a reconnection, I must say. All right, I feel like there's still a burden surrounding this reconnection, if you will. All right, it's surface level. Let's just say you went through something difficult and you're reconnecting with someone that you had a fallout with, but there's still a lack of emotional depth. There's still a lack of romance. There's still a lack. It's real surface level. All right, and I feel that with the Two of Coins, there's this element of really going back and forth with yourself and seeking to gain some sort of clarity. All right, I feel that stability is desired, but along with it comes so many negative assumptions of possibilities. Let's just say, you may be thinking like, well, I would like to reconnect, but things are not so, they don't look so promising, or it don't look that well. Ladies and gents, talk to me about the Lovers. The Two of Wands. Clarifying the Lovers, I'm telling you, there's an element of having to make some sort of decision when it comes to a situation. Going back and forth with oneself. And having to fully let go of whatever happened here in the past. So, yeah, this is a situation that really entails the reawakening of a relationship that is surrounded by a lot of heartbreak. But, I feel that with the Lovers and the Two of Cups, there is mutual love. There is this energy of wanting to have the best in the relationship. It's kind of like you guys went through a fallout. You want to reconnect, but because of what happened here in the past, the future's questionable, and that's playing a massive influence on the present moment. Let's see. What is going on here with I want to know what's going on here with the near future. What's going on here with the near future? Or rather, what am I saying? What is your energy towards the person that you're dealing with? What is Pisces' energy towards whomever it is that they're dealing with? The Sun. Okay. The Fool. Wow, Pisces, you seem to be completely embodying this energy of a renewal. You seem to be open to reconnecting with whomever it is that you're dealing with. You're wanting to have a fresh start. But, your energy is kind of like wanting to avoid the truth of the matter. That's what I'm getting here with the Devil and the Seven of Swords. It's kind of like you do not want to face the elephant in the room. You're just excited to connect. You're excited for a positive future. But in reality, the foundation of it is spelling out a bit of avoidance here when it comes to, or a bit of lack a lack of accountability is the type of energy that I'm getting here. What's with this Fool? And then again, this may be stemming from you unconsciously seeking to avoid the pain and the hurt of the situation. Why is the Sun here? Why is the Sun here? The Two of Cups. The Sun is here, and what it's insinuating is that there's a new beginning. I feel that there's this sense of, essentially, there's a new beginning is really what I'm getting here. I feel that there's, hope, that there's a sense of passion or rekindling of a passion that's already been existent here. And you're wanting to walk away from whatever ensued, or you're wanting to walk away from the heartbreak ultimately, and you're wanting to move towards, you're wanting to move towards peace is really what I'm getting here. Or rather justice. Pisces is wanting to do the right thing. Okay, they're wanting to have a positive turn of events in the situation. Let's look into your person's energy. So, from the 27th to the 2nd, whomever it is that Pisces is dealing with, what is this individual's energy towards Pisces? What is this individual's energy towards Pisces? Whomever it is that Pisces is dealing with, what is this individual's energy towards Pisces? The 7 of Wands. So, or rather, the 8 of Wands. This individual is definitely on board with bringing progress, or wanting to take steps towards progressing the situation. They definitely want to come and connect with you. They want to rekindle with you. They miss you, Pisces. All right, but with the 6 of Cups, I'm also getting that this person is still stuck on the past. All right, they're still affected by this, and this has been the conundrum of this whole reading, I feel. Tell me more. This person is feeling so happy, ladies and gents, that you are making an effort, that you are, I don't know what it is that you're telling this individual, I don't know what you're expressing, but the affection that you're bringing to the table is bringing this person an exuberantly high amount of excitement and allurement, to say the least. This person is definitely allured to working things out with you, is really what this seems like. What's with the 6? So what I'm also getting, which is actually a nice energy here with the Judgment, remember I just mentioned there is a sense of them being stuck on the past. They're stuck on the past. They're still dealing with something here. They're still anchored to something here of the past. However, I feel that this individual here is in this phase of letting this go. All right, and that's where I really feel your person's overall energy. They're in a transitional phase, at least from the 27th to the 2nd. Either they're in a transitional phase, or they're opening up to the transition of letting go of what happened here that is still detrimental to their peace. All right, whatever it is that happened here in the past between you guys. How do they view you? How does this person view Pisces? How does this person view Pisces? They see you as someone that doesn't want to lose this, someone that doesn't want this to be a lost opportunity. All right, they see you as someone that is very uncontent, or experiencing a major lack of contentment, but wanting to close this lack of contentment out. All right, they see you as someone that is wanting peace, someone here that is wanting to fix this. All right, they see you as someone that is a bit toxic, I must say. All right, they feel that you may be a bit obsessed with them, or you may really, really, really desire them. It's like you want to be with them really bad. You're willing to do the right thing. You're willing to work on the relationship, and it's like Pisces wants to be with me. There's no fucking question that Pisces wants to marry me. Is this person's understanding of you, or at least this is how they're viewing you. All right, that's not a negative thing. They see you kind of desirous. So what's going on here with your advice? What's your advice? What's your advice in this situation? What's your advice? What's your advice? The Judgment. All right, Pisces. I feel that there is a need to reassess whatever happened here in the past. Okay? Interestingly, it's like your person is still stuck on the past, and your advice is to actually reassess what happened here in the past. Is not to say to remain stuck in the past, but there's still something to take from the past. All right? Maybe you need to revisit the past so that you won't repeat the same mistake, Pisces. Maybe you need to revisit the past because there's something for you to learn here. All right. Then again, I did pick up your energy, and I emphasized this energy of you kind of wanting to avoid what happened, or you wanting to avoid facing a dark truth of the past. All right. I advise you to shine light upon even the darkest corners of this relationship, because only by doing so and acknowledging them and taking accountability can you grow. All right, that's the only way to grow, ladies and gents. If you want to continue to avoid a situation, avoid accountability, or avoid some sort of truth, you're really not aligning with growth, ladies and gents. You're going to keep yourself in the same goddamn pattern, and it seems like you're having a reconnection with someone, a reconciliation with someone, and now is the time to embody something new. Now is the time to come towards this sense of renewal, not only towards a relation, not only to experience a new renewal in the relationship, but also a renewal in yourself and how you show up in the relationship. All right, that's what I'm seeing here, Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and continue this in the extended. I'm delving into your person's energy. I want to see what their long-term intentions are towards you. I want to see what actions they're taking towards you this week. I want to see what their deepest desires are towards you. I want to see what actions they're going to be taking, their feelings, their desires towards the long term, as well as the near future of this relationship. If you're interested in the extended, the link is in the description. If you want access to all the extended readings for a discounted price, take a look at the second link. Otherwise, Pisces, this is quite wonderful if you ask me. I really feel that you're faced with an opportunity to grow. And this is one of those situations that you and whomever it is that you had a fallout with can come back stronger, so long that there's growth. All right, if you come back the same fucking way, don't expect to come back stronger, ladies and gents. That devil energy, that's how your fucking person sees you. That devil energy is what I saw in you wanting to avoid. So let that sink. If it doesn't resonate, leave it alone, ladies and gents. All right, it ain't your reading. If it does, this is your sign to do some inner reflection so that you can have a true awakening and a true resurrection, like a fucking phoenix rising from its own ashes, ready to conquer the fucking world. Good luck. I'll see you guys.